I'm going to do a video here. I did the video probably been a few years now of this pistol, like kind of when I first got it, and I was raving about the quality of this pistol and how I thought it was, you know, just an excellent, like, you know, work for a Norinco pistol. And some guy had been he messaged me a few times, and he was like begging me to do a after shooting review on this thing because I never really got around to it. And so this is going to be the after shooting review of this pistol. And I can say that, like, anything I said before is just validated, because this is an excellent shooting pistol. I sort of try to take it through the ringer when I first get these things. I try several different types of ammo in that, but I didn't really have time to do all of them. So basically I took the worst ammo that I could kind of come up with to see if it, like how it would do. And actually it functioned 100%, like completely flawless. And I used the ammo I've mentioned in videos, like, again, years ago. This IMI, it's this die cut hollow points, and I've mentioned that if something is going to jam in your gun, it's probably going to be this stuff, just because of how the bullet is shaped. It has this real weird crown cut, and it tends to jam, or like misfeed, I would say. Not necessarily jam, but like misfeed. And so I use these. It worked 100% flawless. The accuracy of this thing is absolutely amazing, because after that I tried some of my my reloads, and I don't know exactly what I used. This is all I can come up with. I used I think it's Winchester 231. Used 4.9 grains, and the seat was 110, and it's a pretty stout round. It actually is pretty stout for a 9mm round, and I really like it. I might go down, like, you know, 4.8 grains or something like that when I make more, but they turned out really well, functioned flawlessly in this gun. But this is the bullet I use. If somebody could recognize it, let me know. I'm not exactly sure where it got. It's some pretty deep hollow point, and you can see the way the jacket, how it's, like, you know, like perforated there, or whatever you want to call it, or like slit there. I can't remember exactly. I think they were 115 grain or 124s, not positive. But this is the round that, well, obviously this is just a dummy, because I fired up all the loaded ones. So they fired completely flawless in this gun. And I was shooting at the time I took that that Gersan, that Turkish Beretta copy, and this thing, like, hands down outshot it. I mean, even for me, because I shoot at 25 yards, and I mean, you get like massive groups. Like, I can't even really show on here, but because it's actually the target that I do my videos on. But anyways, this thing outshot it. It's clearly a more accurate pistol than that Gersan is. Now, I do have trouble shooting the Beretta type firearms. It's the only firearm that I've ever fired that, for some reason, the ergonomics of the pistol just does not agree with my hands, and it like, I have trouble shooting it. But this thing, no problem at all. This is the I didn't mention it before, but this is the NZ-85B by Norinco. I would assume, because I do believe they have an NZ-75, and like, I would assume it would be the same as this, but I don't know for sure. But this one definitely. And the grips, I got the pack mirror grips on here. They only took a little bit of modifying. Like, it's just like the overmolded rubber that you had to remove to get them to fit. But these are a massive upgrade from the original grips. Those really slick, and they were even cracked grips. That I would replace on this pistol if you can. For some nice textured wood grips or something would be really nice. Or again, these pack mirror ones fit perfectly fine. But everything functioned. I mean, nothing came loose. There was nothing in the pistol. Even the buildup at the back here. Sometimes this type of pistol, I noticed on this the little shelf back here, you get a little bit of brass buildup in there, and it actually wasn't very bad on this pistol. And right out of box, like, I didn't have to adjust the sights. Of course, I painted the front sight gold, which I do with most of my pistols, and I don't know whether that helps or not, really, but I mean, it's just what I do with them, and it seems to be a very accurate, excellent pistol. And this is like a full-sized steel framed pistol, so it's going to be very durable, very rugged, excellent pistol. And as far as shooting goes, excellent shooting pistol. I have no words. If it's going to feed those IMI die cuts, and then it go into the reloads and shot the reloads just excellent. So I mean, I would have no I would have no problems with this pistol for whatever you want it, if it's a self-defense pistol or whatever. This is, I mean, it's excellent. It's definitely worth the money. I would because I don't really, well, the CZ magazines are expensive here. Well, all magazines are expensive now, but I would try different brands of magazines to see if every one of them fits. And that would be your feed issue if you're ever going to have any. It would be just from the magazine, because this thing worked awesome. That's all I can say about it. It's an excellent shooting pistol, very accurate, as it should be for a pistol like this. And so really, other than that, thank you for watching.